In this heartfelt video, we pay tribute to the stars we've recently lost, honoring their remarkable legacies and unforgettable contributions.
Ray Reardon.
We remember a true legend of snooker. Ray Reardon, the Welshman who dominated the sport in the 1970s and inspired generations, has passed away at the age of 91. Ray Reardon, affectionately known as Dracula for his iconic hairstyle, was a towering figure in the world of snooker. He won 6 world titles between 1970 and 1978, a feat that established him as one of the sport's all-time greats. Reardon first burst into the spotlight by winning the inaugural Pot Black series on BBC Two in 1969. His success came as snooker began to enjoy a television boom, turning him into a household name. In 1985, his contributions to the sport were recognized when he was made an MP in the Queen's birthday honors. Reardon retired in 1991 at the age of 58 but continued to influence the game, notably working as a consultant for Ronnie O'Sullivan, helping him secure the world title in 2004. In 2016, the Welsh Open Trophy was fittingly named the Ray Reardon Trophy, honoring his legacy in his home country. Tributes have poured in from across the snooker community. Fellow Welshman and 3-time world champion Mark Williams said, "Ray is one of the best sportspeople ever from Wales, and the best snooker player. He put snooker on the map." 6-time world championship finalist Jimmy White shared his sadness on social media, describing Reardon as a class act and a giant of the game. He added, "Rest in peace, mate." 4-time world champion Mark Selby called Reardon a legend, while commentator John Virgo said it was an honor to have known a true great of our game. 1985 world champion Dennis Taylor reminisced about traveling with Reardon, calling him a true gentleman. Stuart Bingham, the 2015 world champion, remembered receiving the Welsh Open Trophy from Reardon as one of his proudest moments. Ray Reardon's impact on snooker is immeasurable. He was a pioneer, a champion, and a mentor. His contributions to the sport will never be forgotten, and his legacy will continue to inspire future generations. Rest in peace, Ray Reardon. Thank you for the memories and for shaping the world of snooker.
Sheila Jackson Lee.
We mourn the loss of a trailblazer, an advocate, and a fierce champion for justice. Sheila Jackson Lee, a longtime Democratic Congresswoman from Texas, has passed away at the age of 74. In a heartfelt statement, her family shared, "Today, with incredible grief for our loss yet deep gratitude for the life she shared with us, we announce the passing of United States Representative Sheila Jackson Lee of the 18th Congressional District of Texas." Born on January 12, 1950, in Queens, New York, Jackson Lee was among the first women to graduate from Yale University. She served as a Houston municipal judge and a city councilwoman before being elected to represent Texas' 18th Congressional District in 1994. Throughout her tenure, Jackson Lee was a vocal advocate for progressive interests and Black Americans. She was instrumental in the establishment of Juneteenth as a national holiday and frequently spoke out against police brutality. She was also known for her opposition to the Iraq War and her fierce criticism of former President Donald Trump. Her advocacy extended to racial justice, particularly following the tragic killing of George Floyd in 2020. "We will not stop until the nation knows Black Lives Matter, and reparations are passed as the most significant civil rights legislation of the 21st century," she declared. At the time of her passing, she was a chief deputy whip for House Democrats and a vice chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus. Her colleagues, including Congressional Black Caucus Chairman Stephen Horsford, remembered her as a patriot and a fighter to the very end. Sheila Jackson Lee's career was not without controversy. Her ties to Enron and a 2019 lawsuit alleging she fired a staffer who reported sexual assault by a supervisor at the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation were scrutinized. Despite these challenges, she remained steadfast in her commitment to her constituents and her causes. Last year, she ran for the Houston mayorship, receiving endorsements from prominent figures like Nancy Pelosi and Bill Clinton. Although she lost in a runoff, she continued to serve her district with dedication, winning a competitive Democratic primary earlier this year. House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries described her as an accomplished legislator, passionate public servant, loving mentor, and wonderful friend. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer praised her tireless efforts to make the country a better place for all. Sheila Jackson Lee's legislative victories, from establishing the Juneteenth federal holiday to brutalizing the Violence Against Women Act, have left a lasting impact. But beyond her public achievements, she will be remembered as a beloved wife, sister, mother, and grandmother. Sheila Jackson Lee's legacy will continue to inspire all who believe in freedom, justice, and democracy. Rest in peace, Congresswoman. Your fight for a better world will never be forgotten.
Cheng Pei Pei.
We bring you the sorrowful news of the passing of a true legend in the world of martial arts cinema, Cheng Pei Pei, celebrated for her roles in Come Drink With Me and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, has died at the age of 78. Cheng Pei Pei's family shared in a heartfelt Facebook post, "It is with a heavy heart that we announce that the rumors are true. Our mother, Cheng Pei Pei, passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by her loved ones on July 17. The family revealed that Cheng had been living with a rare, progressive disease known as corticobasal degeneration, or CBD. This condition causes progressive damage to brain cells, leading to worsening problems with movement, speech, memory, and swallowing. Cheng chose to keep her condition private, spending her remaining time with her children and grandchildren. Born in Shanghai in 1946, Cheng Pei trained in ballet before moving to Hong Kong as a teenager. She enrolled in a performing arts course at the Shaw Brothers Studio, a pioneer of the kung fu film genre. This led to her acting career in Shaw Brothers films, with her breakthrough role coming in 1966's Come Drink With Me, where she played a skilled martial artist. Cheng's versatility as an actress was evident in her wide range of roles, from the historical drama The Last Woman of Shan to the romance Lovers Rock. Her international acclaim soared with her role as the villainous Jade Fox in the Oscar-winning 2000 film Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. In a 2015 interview with Time Out magazine, Cheng shared, "I'm always up for a fight. It's exhilarating. I've always been an active person, so when I got a chance to act out fight scenes, I was happy to oblige." Cheng Pei's final role was as the matchmaker in the 2020 live-action movie Mulan. Her illustrious career spanned over 6 decades, making her a beloved figure not only in Asia, but around the world. Her family expressed their gratitude to her friends, colleagues, and fans, saying, "Our MOM wanted to be remembered by how she was, the legendary queen of martial arts, a versatile, award-winning actress." Cheng Pei's contributions to cinema and her indomitable spirit will forever be remembered. Our thoughts are with her family and all who were touched by her extraordinary life. Rest in peace. Cheng Pei, your legacy as a trailblazer in martial arts cinema will live on.
Happy Traum.
We remember a folk music legend who left an indelible mark on the American music scene. Happy Traum, a cornerstone of the Greenwich Village and Woodstock folk communities, has passed away at the age of 86. His close friend and fellow musician John Sebastian confirmed that the cause was cancer. Born Harry Traum in the Bronx on May 9, 1938, he was affectionately nicknamed Happy by his family, long before Bob Dylan arrived in New York City in January 1961. Happy Traum was already a fixture in the village folk scene. He studied guitar with blues legend Brownie McGhee and was a regular at the famous Sunday afternoon jam sessions at Washington Square Park. Traum's influence extended beyond his performances. He and his late brother Artie made records together, and Happy became a key figure in the post-50s folk scene as an instructor. His 1966 book fingerpicking styles for guitar and the instructional videos from his company, Homespun Tapes, helped countless musicians master their craft. John Sebastian recalled, "You want to play like John Hurt or Dr. John? He would show you how. He was the cornerstone of this folk community in Woodstock, but in the larger picture as well. His contributions to the American music scene are hard to quantify." Traum participated in a 1961 protest against a ban on playing folk music in Washington Square Park, even appearing in Daniel Dreesen's documentary Sunday about that day. Reflecting on those times, Traum said in an interview for the upcoming book Talking Greenwich Village, "In those days, you didn't think about making a living from folk music. There were some people, like Harry Belafonte and Theodore Bickel, who became famous, but most of the time, you never thought it was a profession. Then in the later part of the 50s, you started to see cafes and concert venues opening up, and hey, you could make 10. Happy Traum's legacy is not only in his performances and recordings, but also in his dedication to teaching and inspiring new generations of musicians. His work through Homespun Tapes has been instrumental in keeping the folk tradition alive and thriving. Happy Traum's contributions to music and his vibrant spirit will be remembered fondly by all who knew him and were touched by his work. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and the countless musicians he inspired. Rest in peace. Happy Traum, your music and legacy will live on.